Hey everybody, today this is my Bibles for China haul. It's a thrift store. Bibles for China thrift center. I think so. They had this Hannibal game of historical strategy. I like the art on this PC game. It was $1, so what the heck. I collect board games mostly, PC games. But I don't know if anybody uses these anymore. I have no idea if anybody uses these. It looks like it's missing the booklet, because usually these games had booklets, but the box is still good. I can use the box for like holding card games or something in it, and I'll do like the art, so even if the rest of it's trash, I will still do it. I also got the world record paper airplane game. I've never seen it, so I will do a video, unboxing video of it on another video. I found this Transformer Sharkatron, I think from Transformer Beast Wars. Probably from Transformer Beast Wars.
Where's the card at?
That's him transformed. Transformers are always cool. I found this. It's from Marvel Entertainment, but I'm not sure who it belongs to. It looked cool. It's a Toy Biz product. That was a cool car. It's only $1. I thought I could resell it for more than $1. So totally worth it. You know, not sure which group this is for, who this is for. Looks like Power Rangers or something, but I don't know. And I managed to get this. It has this Curious George domino match game in here. This looks like something that came from a this looks like something that came from a Happy Meal type deal. So you got different dominoes. This Curious George. I like Curious George. And it was a little domino board game type deal. That's pretty cool. There's a stupid seafood festival ring, which I think is kind of dumb. But also these dice were in it. Someone might like these rings. I don't know, there's a clown ring. There's another clown ring. Another clown ring. Some people like collect those little things. Here are some of those bendy things. There's rubber band bendy things. There's the cross. And and some other ones. Those were popular once upon a time. Then we got these dice that look like these 5 go together, so they kind of look like they may have came from a Yahtzee game, like an old school Yahtzee game. This one is an actual wood dice. Wood dice are hard to find. They're nice, and sometimes they're old and antique. I mean, these are probably pretty old because from the old Yahtzee game. Then we have a plastic brown die. But dice, you know, dice are nice. Dice are nice. I found this weird math thing. Has these like triominoes. And it's like you're supposed to do maths where you try to take these letters, which these letters do come off. Numbers, I mean. These numbers do come off, by the way. So you can mix and match these numbers. And then you're supposed to try to like put these in a combo where all these numbers right here will add up to this number. So it's some kind of weird math thing. But anyway, I thought it was cool because it's like a big D20. I could care less about all these weird number things. And I could care less about the weird triominoes on there because I really don't care about all that. I just like the big old circle thing. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's like this cool giant D20 math thing. I thought it was cool. And I'm fixing to boggle your minds, people, and explain how the Earth is both flat and round at the same time. This is a round device right here. This is round. Okay? This is round. These are flat. These are flat. This is round. The Earth is round, but there are parts of it that are flat. These are flat. So, the Earth has certain flat parts. It also has various different mountains. Now the mountain ranges aren't straight like on this, but we do have things called tectonic plates on our planet, on Earth. Let's just say these were tectonic plates. All on our planet, tectonic plates are not even. We do also have things such as underwater volcanoes and volcanoes. Say these type of deals like this are volcanics. Those are what creates land. They're not even by any stretch of the imagination. Our planet does not have anything even. Plus we're underwater. So we have tectonic plates that shift and move. When they merge, smack each other like this, they create little mountain ranges. And sometimes water flows over these tectonic plates because we have a bunch of ocean. And instead of mountain ranges, they can create undersea mountains. or they can create valleys. So you can create mountains, valleys, rivers, and all kinds of various different things are created because of tectonic plates. Now, we know, I think that there's at least 20 or 30 so tectonic plates. I don't know exactly how many there are, but there's a lot of tectonic plates, okay, right? The tectonic plates, due to the fact that they're not all equal in size, are various different shapes and sizes, right? Are all moving around the planet at various different rates of speed. If we were to take all the oceans, all the water out of the planet, and find out just where all the tectonic plates were, and we were to map said tectonic plates, and then we were to take a three-dimensional image of these tectonic plates and move them to a circle-ish, dice-ish form like this, where each plate was one side of various different tectonic each tectonic plate was a various different side of the die. And then we made a three-dimensional image. We would know how the Earth really is round. Yet the tectonic plates themselves are to a degree flat. So our edges for our, like in here, our edges are our various different mountain ranges, valleys, our mountains, our valleys, and mainly our rims of our various different tectonic plates. Then there are lone spots. Like in here, we have various different lone spots, which are areas that are by themselves, and there could possibly be hollow too. That's a theory, but if it was, that would be a little bit different. We do know that there's underwater oceans, underwater rivers. There's passages and there's hollow spots because of caves and all kinds of different things that go all the way through the planet. So I'm not saying the Earth is hollow, so to speak, but there are hollow spots on Earth. But that's a little bit of different theory. My theory is that the tectonic plates are like the various different sides of a D30, D40, but they're not equal with each other, and some tectonic plates might actually be 2 or 3 tectonic plates together, and we may not have found out exactly our mapping of tectonics plates so far. I would say is incomplete and could be complete, but we need to find out, and we can't find out until we've explored all of the oceans, because there could be some tectonic plates underneath the ocean floors that we don't exactly. We know some of them, but we don't know them all because of stuff. Anyway, my theory is that the tectonic plates are like the sides of a dice for a giant die, and they're flat, sorta. They're sort of flat, and that's why the Earth appears flat in certain parts. But they're also not flat because we have mountains, valleys, rivers, oceans, etc., etc., etc. And if we were to shape the world in a three-dimensional circle-ish form, not a cube-ish form, but a circle-ish form, like a multi-dimensional die, like this one, a polyhedron, so to speak, but maybe even bigger than polyhedron. Maybe it'd be 100, which are different areas. Maybe it could be 1,000 different areas. I don't know. It's a lot of different areas, but none of them are equal in shapes, size, scope, and they're all in various different formations. Unlike a dice, which is made perfectly equal on all sides due to mathematics. They're made to be equal. Our planet's tectonic plates are not equal in that way because nature doesn't make things equal or perfect. So nature itself is perfect, but it doesn't make things perfect. If that's understanding, because God is perfect, but He created nature, and the laws of nature are perfect, but they don't create perfectly. The imperfections of nature is what creates beauty, and it's a combination of order and balance and chaos and destruction. If nature created everything equally and perfect, plus we have mankind and animal kind on the planet, which also influence and harness and even control the powers of nature. But that's something totally different from what I'm getting at. So, what do you think about my theory? Comment down below. If you like the theory of the Earth being a giant die, a messed up giant die, and that would explain why it is both flat and has curves because of mountains and valleys and etc. But through huge plate tectonics. I think there's like known like 30 something plates. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. You can look it up. But what I think is that we don't know exactly how many plates there are. I think this is the known amount. This is how much we really know. Till we actually go deep into the ocean, which is impossible right now because the deepest part of the ocean supposedly is the Mariana Trench, and we can't even reach the bottom. It's almost impossible. It's really hard to reach the toppest part of the planet, which is the mountains like Mount Everest and stuff. And it's hard to reach the bottom part of it. We can view the top of the planet real easy. The surface. And yes, from space, a giant circle object, even if it wasn't an actual circle, would appear circle-ish. Because of the weather patterns, the sky, the clouds, all that are around the planet also going, and it would appear circle-ish from the sky, from above. Like when you put all these on here and you look at it from an angle from the sky, it appears circle-ish, does it not? Anyway, have a great day. You guys good all the time. It doesn't really matter if my theory is right. It doesn't matter if but my theory makes more sense than saying the Earth is round, because we know for a fact the Earth is not round. It's spherical. Because it could be round and flat, but it's not. We also know for a fact, science has proven for a fact the Earth is not flat, but there are parts of the Earth that are flat. So if there's parts of the Earth that are flat, and the Earth is spherical, and we have tectonic plates, wouldn't the tectonic plates be the sides, the various different sides of the Earth and the dice, and our boundary lines would be the various different mountain ranges, valleys, etc. Plus we have a bunch of water on our planet, which has covered up a bunch of stuff that we don't know exactly. Plus our planet's moved, changed over centuries, possibly millennia, and we don't know exactly how it was to begin with. It was only one. The Earth was void and without form to begin with, so it was shaped the way it is now by God. Anyway, laters. Hope you enjoyed this video / vlog discussion of. Oh yeah, one bonus. Andromeda Season 2. Also got that. What the hell? Later.